Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. We're hanging out here. It's 4 minutes past 9. That's how you would say that, I suppose. Our room is paid off. We've examined the corpse. These fucking shit kids have been here since 8 in the morning, presumably. For fucking 13 hours, just tossing rocks at this guy. I shot him in the chest. That was a mistake. It was really bad. We're looking out for these guys. We're waiting for tomorrow for the info on the armor. On Wednesday, the water lock gets closed and we get more area. We could ask Kuno about what he knows about the armor.
Fuck does Kuno care?
He turns to you, he doesn't care. Oh, I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
You can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
What if I'm fucking Nightcrawler? How about that?
Right in there, pig old boy. Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Is that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
That explains the calluses on your hands. You scale the side of the building, entertaining the local kids.
I'm really not good at climbing, so I don't know how I did that exactly.
Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
Indeed. Could I get into the harbor from the
Of
roof?
course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
I tried that. Didn't go so well.
Kuno knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
I wonder if that affects my chances. Ooh, it does. Found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about that?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam.
Shazam.
Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you
Huh.
ride the lightning too.
No.
Wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's with the tube of magnesolum?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
It looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was. It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
It looks at your eyes bulging.
You pig, don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Let's go with this one, the weird one. Demo tape, like some kind of musician?
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Yeah, I've heard enough of this.
Call Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
I want to discuss the body again.
The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fucking's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
He drills his temple with his finger in some strange aggressive gesture, like Dio.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
Performs kickoff on the imaginary
Kuno
helmet.
kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Okay.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Oh? What do you mean?
Yeah, cock in boots. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
Oh, you mean Manana?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
And you're telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
Says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
I see. Let's talk about something else.
Get lost.
I'm off.
Kuno doesn't.
Well, that's certainly interesting. We can go speak to that guy. But before we do that, put points into volition is a thing I can do if my morale keeps suffering like this. Do we want to do this now, actually? It's getting pretty late.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
It's no quick save. Let's see. Lose the shoes, lose the pants.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
Why is Kuno there?
Has claimed it for their own.
17. We can give that a shot. Fuck. Do I want to save scum this?
No, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Let's give it one, maybe two more shots.
A tarpaulin cloak. A tarpaulin tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No
No.
one has claimed it for their own. No, no. That's still too high.
One more try. I think.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. No, no.
Reload it and maybe tomorrow instead. I think is the best way to approach this. Or do we give it a couple more shots? Save scumming. Ah, my god, I don't know. Because this is like, I don't want to save scum decisions, but this isn't a decision. I'm rationalizing this. I'm just fucking being a bitch and save scumming, which I don't know.
Tarpaulin cloak
Do I
is still
care?
caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
What was it? It was about 1 in 6, I think I counted it to.
No.
This is the 4th try. So let's give it 6 tries, and if I don't succeed, then it's not meant to happen right now. Yeah.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. No, no.
One last save scum. You know, I have gone on record in other video games saying that save scumming is cool and good. So,
Tarpaulin cloak is
I guess I'm
still
just
on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
being myself. Which... Yeah, that didn't help much, apparently. Fine. Let's return. I'm currently allowed to sleep, but I do want to talk to Kim at the end of the day. On the balcony. Need the badge. Need to ask about the tattoo. That's something that can happen tomorrow. Searching for a caller. Finding a way to the secret passage. We need a sad tape. Right. Should we be doing that? They're not gonna let me. I'm just gonna run with the WASD. Think it's gonna be the best option. We do have 40 minutes. Because I sort of left that thread hanging because I thought we had less time. Mostly. Balcony. Eviction notices and missing pets. Huh. Logic glasses. Does seem like something I would want. Can I? Nice. Flip-on sunglasses were fashionable in the old, but have since lost their popularity. Their thin gold alloy wire frames are a reminder of drug-addled bohemian artists. These days, the glasses are only favored by organized crime accountants who decide to look cool. Filthy boho. I'd rather have logic than authority, I think. Old shoe rack. Sneakers or slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Apartment 12. Ooh. What do we have here? Shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Gonna steal some money, I guess. I don't know whose money that is. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. And there's a talking option.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Might as well examine the padlock.
Lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
And knock. No reply. I don't know, should I be breaking into that home?
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the foot.
Postcard, I'm gonna steal it. Cause I'm an asshole, I guess. Depicts an open air market in Boogie Street. Can sell that later. Get a little bit of money. Hello. Maybe she can point us.
Moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Starts coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s. Dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. Just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
She starts laughing, turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her
What's
breath.
so funny about that?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering too.
Upstairs in room 28.
Room
Up
28.
the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Do I have any questions?
Policeman.
Who lives behind the padlock door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology.
Something to do with all those stars around his door.
Oh,
He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
are you sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
Astronomy.
Shakes his head, as though to say, let it go.
A star.
Come on, people. Try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I heard someone walking inside.
Possible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
That's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind.
Thanks, I'm off. Interesting. Just gonna take a look at from any mailbox overflowing. Foreclosed by Martinez Reality Associates. That goes to the balcony. Can I? Someone has torn down the wall. Interesting. Waves crashing in the darkness. The graffiti says, "A firing squad for the rich." Was this apartment 10?
You hear someone walking around inside.
Knock.
Walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Who is this? Demands of. He said something else. I didn't listen very carefully, but he didn't say what it says here. Is that supposed to happen? Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Tone is now getting a defensive
Do you
edge.
have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
I can't argue with that. This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official. You have plenty of reason to enter.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Oh, come on.
There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
That was easy.
That was smart.
Thank you. You're interesting.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see? Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. I'll inspect the passport.
Feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Everything seems to be in order.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see,
Oh.
the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Let's pretend we're professional. That's reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent. But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Isn't it a bit late to be working?
It is.
Breathe in and out to the count of 3. It looks like some special stress release technique.
Everyone says the real estate agents don't do anything. But here I am in the middle of the night cleaning out someone's crash pad. So the sooner we get this over with, the better.
Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
She snaps her fingers.
Some must have been puny.
Couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a
Do they?
million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
It's as if they're real wizards, able to resurrect dead real estate and breathe life into bank accounts.
So what happened to the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
That's all, thank you.
Of course.
Ooh. What did that say? +1 to indirect modes of taxation? That's not a thing I have here, is it? Indirect modes of taxation. Per and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing but a strap and a buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. Really? Blister pack of medicine, piece out the box. You should take it. Nice. A hypnogamma. Looks like a fine mattress. We got 15 minutes left. Let's go for the balcony. This is where we met that one lady.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
I'm gonna form a guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the
Right.
coastline. Fire from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Gonna look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Gonna take in the ocean.
Waves of the Martinez Inlet rolled over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains. This is where the damage came from. From somewhere in the inlet. The cannons.
Endurance.
What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Who did this damage? I kinda know.
The fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
58 seconds. That's a lot. Hey Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The Coalition. but that
Yeah,
won't
we
be
knew that.
I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
Yeah, time to finish. This thought. Did I get an item somewhere?
An intricate web of it still kind of looks like a map of the stars. The worn map features
Is that the lady?
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right. We've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
that smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint, it's heavy fuel oil.
Oh dear.
Dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles, or at least that's the idea.
Is that government fuel oil?
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
That's some clever cultural commentary. I don't know if I'm saying this sarcastically or not.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Catch you later, Cindy. What is flashing over here? There's something flashing and I'm not sure what. Door is locked, you can't get in. Chair's new, someone lives back here. Well, Kim? Kim, how did you do that? Are you magic? Oh, he's not. Okay. I see. I think I went to the wrong balcony, but let's have a look at this. Ooh. I don't think I need more electrochemistry from pants. I already have that on pants that are... Can I? Is reaction speed better or worse than savoir-faire? I'm not sure. Where must have had an ass given to them by the mighty Lord himself. Beautiful peach-shaped man-ass has imprinted itself so deep in the fabric you can't but wonder if wearing them would start molding your own vague rear side into a more shapely form as well. I don't think that's how it works. If I were to put a pry bar, then I can do that. That is interesting. And I have to keep that in mind. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals? Fuck me. Someone's been sleeping here. Probably Cindy. And I did say that before the text popped up because I have some powers of deduction on my own. Now before we leave this complex...
That isn't just a five-pointed star.
Ooh.
It's an inverted white pentagram crowned in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
I'm gonna inspect the symbol closer.
Antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Okay.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world. and at the same time above it.
In a chord but above. Curious. Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
I see. It took a few minutes. Maroon glow of light pollution. Distant traffic. Breaker boxes full of cigarette butts. Oh, I see. Take some money. You know, I'm getting close to being able to pay for my room tomorrow, which is fairly important to me. I don't know if I'm stupid for, you know, just a door, nothing for here right now. I don't know if I'm stupid for taking the bar in and out of my hands. It feels like walking around with a crowbar in my hand might upset someone. Which might be something this game accounts for. But I don't know. Voices from within, singing along with some buoyant dance track. Which reminds me that... Oh, can I? I can't. How do I get up there? Apparently I can, because there's a bunch of shit there. Probably if I make that jump.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Did I finish that thought? I don't know yet why the game is called Disco Elysium. That's what I was gonna say.
28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What do you mean?
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we are here.
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your men. Don't worry. It's mostly all still here.
Sounds good. Tomorrow at 9.
9 p.m. right here.
Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
Which, you know, it is after 9 now. I think the correct thing to do right now is to return to the whirling. I kind of clicked that thing mostly because I wasn't sure if I was missing something. Apparently it's just something to fuck with your, you know. Ah, it's probably fine. I'm gonna get back in here. This guy is still glowing. Can I talk to him now? It's all about money, you know. Same old, same old.
Can I help you?
No. Kinda need to pass just 1 minute. If that's okay.
The door is closed. Still no answer.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Yep.
We can pick up where we left off tomorrow morning.
I want to go out on the balcony. Because I think that's...
Yes?
No? Kim can answer any lingering questions you have about the case and the RCM. Join him on the Whirling in Rags balcony after... when you're calling it a day. Isn't that now?
Yes?
Let's talk about
I
you.
don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work to get better together if we have more report.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Wearing glasses.
Correct.
That makes him a Beano clad. Completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a Beano. Glasses are cool.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Don't I have a pair on? Is that why my perception failed? Because I didn't notice my glasses? This might be risky, but let's go for it. You don't look like other people around
It's
here.
because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul? Is it like South Korea?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholier.
Fair enough.
Point of pride to him.
Do you ever talk with
What
yourself?
do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking. Do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
You would say so, conceptualization.
Lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
I get it. You're one of those old school detectives. I'm gonna nod
So
respectfully.
what? That makes you the new school? God spare us. For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
Fair enough.
The lieutenant produces his familiar mnemotechnique A6 and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Tell me a secret about yourself. Oh, okay.
The lieutenant nods.
That's all for now.
Let's change the subject.
I don't really know. I don't want to go to bed without doing this thing. But I'm gonna save here and I'll be back next time and hopefully we can get that going. Then maybe take a good night's sleep and see if we can accomplish anything tomorrow. See you later.